Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Invicta Specs with John the Phone Guy. Today we have what has been probably 2 years or 3 years in the making and anticipation, and that is the new Subaqua NOMA VII. This has been a watch that a lot of people have been waiting on, including myself. So excited to get this one. This is the first of, I'm sure, many different variations. This has full meteorite on the dial. This is the gunmetal version, and the model number is 32110. It features a full flame fusion crystal. It's a 52 millimeter. It's got the Ronda 5050C, 13 joule movement. It is a full dive rated instrument at 20 atmospheres, 200 meters, and 660 feet. And with that, we'll just kind of come in here and get a good look at the meteorite on this. I need to go slow so it doesn't fuzz out on me. But as you can see, the Whitman-Staton pattern on this is just stunning. I love the way this thing looks. It's just so unique. The dragon heads on the function pushers, the whole change of the crown with the Swiss logo in the middle, crown protector system on this is just amazing. Just such a unique looking design. Case back almost has a doming effect like a Venom. Of course, you get the full Subaqua dragon effect and everything. The accents with this gunmetal and this blue, very similar to the Blue Label blue on the screws, on these heads. Of course, you got the gunmetal running down the middle, silver on the outside. Almost reminiscent of a SAS in some ways. Of course, you can see the hour markers here are the thicker tubes, and then the smaller ones in between. And if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so pulling a lot of inspiration. Gen 3 I can see in here. A lot of influence from that. The bezel and design work, some of the 6 influence I can see. Unidirectional bezel. Some guys really enjoy. This has some really good detent on the movement, and of course you've got the Subaqua Dragon here, plus the 3 and 3, which makes 7, which that started with the Subaqua NOMA 3, indicating which one it is by the number of raised station markers on the bezel. But just a unique watch. Of course, your constant running seconds is right there at the 2 o'clock. Your double window date is at the 6. Your 1/10 of a second is that 6 right there, and then your 30-minute increment. And of course, your chronograph. So start chronograph. Your chronograph second arm is here, your 1/10 of a second here, and then you've got your 30-minute increment, and then your stop and your reset. And of course, let me fix this so we can kind of see what's going on here. Pull this out. So obviously pull it out for the date. I'm just going to move this so you can kind of see how the arm moves and kind of cradles around. You kind of see how that does that, so you can see the date in between. I think that's a unique feature. Of course, you can see Swiss movement in the crown. So they actually put this indention right in here so you can pull it out and work with it. Of course, that's position 2. Go back to position 1. You can change date, right there, and so on and so forth, and then push back in, and your back running again on your constant seconds. And then this, no matter which way, whether it's this way, sideways, actually it likes it here better, but I like that. That's what makes it unique. I don't think you can turn it inside. Let me see. This is my watch. Yeah, okay. So it'll go around it either way, so this whole thing free floats inside there. So that's pretty cool too. So we'll do that. And then, like I said, you know, case back has all of the information on the back, Swiss movement, all that sort of stuff, and the dragon scale. Just a unique piece. Of course, you know, being a reserve, this is going to have the scissor deployant, and then the alternating color is carried into the keeper. I think it's just a nice touch. It just brings out the uniqueness of this watch. I'm going to measure this, but I'm sure it's going to be a little bit off because I got to go around this guy right here. So I'll just give it to you. So 52.6. Yeah, we'll throw this one out here just in case everyone wants to know. It's almost 60 from the 9 o'clock to outside here. Thickness is running at about 19. This is 31 right here, and then we'll go from edge to edge. So we're looking at about 54 on the lug. So bracelet itself, oops, because I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. 26. So, you know, it's a beefy watch. I'm going to say 10, 11. Let's see how good I'm getting here. I'm going to say 11. Ha! All right, getting closer. All right, I do enough of these, I might actually know what I'm doing. So, just, but realistically, I mean, looking at all the uniqueness of this watch, I mean, just some of the small details that until you really get one home, or if I'm really lucky, I can really zoom in on some of this stuff. I mean, look at the dragon head, just the level of detail. And all that thing is there for is just a function pusher. So putting that much level of detail on something that's maybe not used very often is just so unique. I mean, you can see like the little hair. I mean, just the amount of detail in this is just staggering. On the sides of the bezel, you know, you get all this look, you get the scaling here. It's just a very stunning piece. I'm so glad I was able to get this in my collection and share it with y'all. But this is it. This is the Subaqua NOMA VII gunmetal with meteorite. And with that, we will say this is the Subaqua NOMA VII model 32110. And shout out to Instagram, Smitten by Invicta, Invicta Fashion and Ladies ensembles. Trap Vision 3D, Invicta Lifestyles, Tommy Big Time on YouTube, great source of information. Also, Shop HQ is where we buy most of our watches and Invicta stores. And obviously, shout out to Facebook friends, Invictaholics, Invictacruisers, InvictaVets. If you enjoy this or any of the other videos I have, please subscribe, hit the bell, and now that we're into the new year and things at work have calmed down, I hope to be a little bit more proactive in getting these videos out on a more timely, scheduled basis. So I appreciate everyone's patience. And with that, enjoy your Invicta watches, and I hope to see you next time on Invicta Specs. Take care.